Happy Monday. It's December 23rd, 2024. 12/23, 2024. It's the day before Christmas Eve. It's exciting. You can feel the energy just building up for this. There's something big about to happen. Because now you know that there are more forces at play. There are more forces at work than what you were ever able to confirm before. Even with all these really weird things going on right now, it doesn't exactly feel scary. It feels exciting because now you know that there are more forces at play. There are more forces at work than what you were ever able to confirm before. But 12/23 12 plus 23 is 35. The word ingenuity is coming up. So we've been feeling these energies building up, and your mind is starting to get used to it. Your emotions are getting used to the elevated energy, and you're probably starting to feel more capable of what you might not know yet, but more capable, and you're starting to figure it out. It feels exciting to let your imagination run wilder than you ever let it run before, and it just feels exciting thinking about what the possibilities could be. What new art could you create? What new things could you try? I'm hearing that phrase, what would you do if you knew that you would not fail? What would you try if you knew that you would not fail? There's an energy now that says to try it. If there's something that you've wanted to do for years and years and you always let something get in the way, now is a better time than ever. So 12/23 is 35. 12 plus 23 is 35. And 35 gives me that gadget designer energy. So I think a lot of like the way software designers tend to get really excited about all the different bells and whistles. It's like the first time you use one of those graphing calculators with all the different buttons, feeling really excited about what this button does and what that button does. It's like I was always really excited about the gadgets, the electronics that had all the different buttons. Well, there's that kind of energy going on right now. Now that you're feeling that you have more capabilities because of the increased energy, you're learning how to access the energy. You're learning how to work with the energy. You're literally feeling different. It makes you feel happier. It makes you feel more energetic, more excited about waking up, more excited about taking care of yourself and eating the right kinds of foods, and knowing that with all of this energy available, the more you take care of your body, you can be a clear channel, a powerful vessel. It's like your body is an appliance, and whatever that appliance is whatever your mind wants it to be. So I'm seeing these energies line up today. 12 plus 23 is 35. Gadget designer energy. Coming up with a creative solution to solve some sort of a crisis or an imbalance. And 2024, I'm going to say 20 plus 24, which would be 44. An organizer, coordinator type energy. This is someone who takes charge of their circumstances and makes good use of their resources and makes good use of the space that they have available. I'm seeing one of those California closets, closet maids, closet organization. You could have just a regular big open closet, and you might not, it might not be designed to use very efficiently, but if you get one of those closet organization systems, all of a sudden you can put like 3 or 4 times or more extra space to use, and plus it looks neater too. So 35 plus 44 is 79, and 79 sums to 16, and 16 sums down to 7. So '79 is a really interesting energy because 7 is very educational, but it's more of learning things through introspection, going inward to learn things. And a 9 type energy is learning things by looking at the big picture. So there's a certain duality about the number 79. But ultimately, 79 adds up to 16, and 16 energy it's a willingness to allow things that are no longer serving you to fall away, to make room for something that's more suitable. But the 7 part of 79, I'm thinking of like a community college or a vocational school, like a 1-year certificate or a 2-year associate's degree. It's a faster learning on the fly, picking up a skill pretty quickly, hands on, so that you can hit the ground running with a new skill. So you could go that route, or you could go the 9 route and decide to completely revamp and go like a whole new direction and a career, something that may take 4 years, 6, 8 years, but it's more of an investment, and you may need to, it requires creativity, and it may also require that you like completely leave your environment, possibly even go overseas or across the country. With the 9 energy, I'm seeing a very educational energy, a very inspirational energy, motivated by a willingness to give back, motivated by a desire to give back to society, to contribute to the greater good. And it may require some searching. It may require like really putting yourself out. Like I'm hearing, search the whole world over. Search the whole world over. A global perspective. Both of these are really relevant energies right now for today, because today 35 plus 44, and both of those are energies that are necessary for building, but so they're both just as important. There are certain skills that you're going to need to pick up on the fly. You may need to go to school for something for a year, pick up a certificate, but in the long run, this is something that you're going to need continuous education. So today's the 23rd, and 2 plus 3 adds up to 5. And 5 is a very dynamic energy. It's an energy of change. It's like if things aren't working out the way they need to work out right now, maybe you need to change something about your routine. Maybe you've been being too analytical, or maybe you need to be a little bit more grounded. I'm really feeling that maybe you've been being too analytical, and this 23 energy is really suggesting that you honor your sensitive, softer side, your more intuitive side this time. Don't just write off your feelings because they're not logical. Logic is only like half of the equation, sometimes even only 1/3 of the equation. So there are times when you're really going to need to honor your intuition and honor your sensitivity. And today is one of those days. There's been something that you've been wanting to do, and it may not have been the right time last year or even 3 years ago, but all of a sudden now there's this feeling of there's no better time than now. There's so many things that have changed. There's that missing piece. That missing piece, it just dropped in your lap. You have it now. It's like that the key you found that missing puzzle piece, and now you're ready to go ahead and try that. There's been some changes in the market. There's been some new discoveries, new scientific advancements, and the energetic frequency has risen to a point that you have changed. You won't receive information until you're an energetic match for it. And now many of us have become the energetic match to information that we've been searching for, longing for a very long time. And it's exciting. I'm hearing that it's okay to let your sensitive side win today. So when I look at today's date, 12/23/2024, I'm breaking it down into 4 double-digit numbers. So first, 12 and 23 is 35, but then there's 2024 is 2 numbers, 20 and 24. We already know that 20 plus 24 adds up to 44, but when we read 2024 from left to right, what I'm hearing is, yes, you're right. It's okay to collaborate. It's okay. Before there was this energy that maybe you were hesitant about working with others, or maybe you were hesitant about building with others, that other people, maybe you didn't feel like others would understand your idea enough to make teamwork really work. But the energy has changed, and now the energy is very suitable for collaboration. So if your gut feeling has been urging you to seek out other people who are also interested, to seek out people who have similar interests as you, there's some sort of a discovery, and you know that it's about time. Your tribe, your team is waiting for you, and the energy is saying, yes, it's the right time. It's okay to collaborate now. Your gut feeling is correct. Collaborate with those who reciprocate the energy that you put forth. So what's really interesting here, I'm seeing 12/23/2024, all the way to the left is 12, and all the way to the right is 24. So that's really interesting. It's hinting at tomorrow. Tomorrow is 12/24. And 12 plus 24 adds up to 36. And 36 is an energy that indicates fruitfulness. This is just the beginning. There's going to be one great idea after another. And therefore, starting tomorrow is the perfect time to pick out your team, find your tribe, brainstorm even. So 12 and 24 are on the left and the right, on the extreme left and on the extreme right. But in the middle, we have 23 and 20. 23 is a number that suggests giving your intuitive side, your sensitive side, more weight, more priority in the creative process. And when that happens, sometimes things can be a little bit harder to predict. When you allow your sensitive and intuitive side to take the lead, sometimes things move a little bit more unpredictably, and that's okay right now. The energy is right for that right now. And also the number 20, it says go with your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is correct. So 23 is about allowing yourself to dream. I'm thinking like big dreams, like visionary type dreams. And the number 20 indicates some sort of an alignment. Your intuition is perfectly coinciding with your ability to make things happen at this time. So, and I'm getting and I got 2026 on the timer right at that moment. 2026 on the timer. There's something about using this time from the end of 2024 to the beginning of 2026 to really push yourself into like a new completion of something new, to create something new enterprise, maybe to make yourself over. So when I look at my chart, the chart that looks like a tic-tac-toe chart that I do, I'm seeing that there are 4 twos. So today is also very heavy on the sensitivity, on your feelings, and on your intuition. It's very heavy on the feelings, but it's 4 twos, so there's some balance there.